Hi, my name is Mike Mitchell, and today I'm going to explain to you how to grade with percentages. If you're a school teacher or somebody who has to grade papers, grading with percentages is actually quite easy. Normally, if you have 100 questions, you would have 100 possible points, and each point is equal to 1 percentage. And normally, at least in Western grading standards, there are two ways that you can grade. You can have a scale grade or a bell curve. A scale grade simply has some set percentage. Normally in the West, we start with 100 to 90 or 10%. And that's normally the best grade. In the US, we have an A. In Europe, often they use a 5. And then you go down to more 10% breakdowns, 79.70, 69.60. And that would be a simple 10% scale grade, and normally below 60% we consider to be a failing grade, but it's completely up to the instructor. A bell curve generally has some sort of arbitrary middle line, and if you use the 100 points, you can have that at the top and either 0 points at the bottom if you're going to incorporate the entire point system, or you can also do 60% here and 100% here. And this bell curve will assign the majority of the scores to be the middle or C grade, and anything below that will be an F. And then the B and the D scores fall somewhere in the middle of the bell curve. And this is done mathematically. But the majority of the people tend to use this as it's a very simple way to score any kind of a test or any sort of results. And even if you don't have 100 points, say for example that you have 80 points as your maximum, then again you just take 10% of 80, and so that would be 72, and then 71 minus 8, and that would be 64. And so on, again using the same 10% scale, and you have the letter grades or the number marks.